Hi there, how's it going? Are you good? Great, long time no see. In fact, you've never seen me. So today, what I'm going to do is try to kill my boredom. How I'm going to do that though is a good question. What I've got is a bunch of stuff that I want to get rid of because it's just cluttering my room and I could do without it. And one of the things I have is this Zoe Tree S1 speaker. And right there, as you can see, it says stereo as well as mega bass. Now, none of these two things are true. So I tested this Bluetooth speaker out a while back now and I found out it wasn't stereo. The way I found out it wasn't stereo was by holding it to my face. And the reason for doing that is because these speakers usually have a pair of speakers like this, sort of around that sort of a distance apart. And when you put it to your face, it's quite easy to tell whether they're stereo or not. Kind of surprised it wasn't stereo, given that it says stereo right there. So then I thought to myself, what else are these guys lying about? So I basically got this, filled my sink with water and put it in, because you never know, it might be waterproof. Well, I mean, it doesn't exactly list it on here, but you never know. Also, as you can see right here, it says made in China. And I got this before the coronavirus was a thing, so I guess I'm lucky in that sense. However, I did receive an email from a Chinese company wanting me to promote 2 of their products. And I'm not going to mention the company right now, but yeah, maybe in the future I'll think about it if they still exist. Okay, so I'll take this out of here now and we can overpower it. And this is the way I'm going to overpower it. So I'm going to take this apart, I'm going to have access to the speakers, I'm going to take the speakers out, I'm going to rewire them, have a wire coming out of the back of this, and those wires are going to go straight to my amplifier. Alright, so first what we've got to do is open this up. And that was fairly straightforward. Right, so there we have the speakers, and as you can see, they're spaced about that far apart, and yeah. Not stereo. Now we need to grab a screwdriver. Alright, so let's start off by taking this out. 1 screw, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so check this out. If you haven't seen the other video for this, you might be slightly surprised, but this grey thing here is what is holding this in place. There's nothing else sealing it, so that comes out like that. And if I push this in, see that? Other Bluetooth speakers have this completely sealed off. So, all right, that's a bit weird. All right, so now I'm going to try to take these speakers out and I'm just going to undo these screws in there and we'll see if they come out. Screw number 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and it's out. I think I did this last time, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did, because I was slightly surprised at the size of the magnets on the speakers. Usually the magnets aren't that big. Now what I'm going to do is rewire these and then I'll drill a hole in the back of this. Seeing as though the wire I'm going to use has this on one end, what I'm going to do first is drill the hole through the plastic. Hopefully I don't go through my finger. Right, so here we have the wires fed through and I'm just quickly going to tin them. That should do it. And now to actually connect them to the speaker terminals. And the other side. Sorted. So it's just going to go back together like this. Just like that. And now I need to screw it all back together. But before I do that, I'm just going to do this to make sure these speakers are still connected to the wires. And the one on the left. Yep. And now the screws go back in. All right, so this thing is just going to go on there like that. Personally, I think that is a pretty bad design. Plus, this speaker isn't even sealed properly on the edges. All right, there we go. Shall we see if it even turns on? Ah, it does.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh yeah, it's the one with that Chinese accent. Right, so let's test this out then. First, I'm going to use the internal amplifier. We're going to see what it's like. And then I'll use my own amplifier using those wires. And this track I'm going to play is by Unknown Brain. And it is called Matafaka. So here we go. Well, that was terrible. I'm not exactly expecting any bass because, like I said, this speaker's not even sealed properly. So what we'll do now is we'll move on to my amplifier. Alright, so this is now wired up to my amplifier. Let's try again.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for critic, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like bro. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo.
Okay, well it lasted, and I didn't turn it off before I started playing the music, but now what I'll do is I'll turn up the volume even more. Only what I'll do now is I'll play this track, which I've played plenty of times before.
Redemption, honesty is one way gate down. Everyone takes consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud to music till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Killing like a holy clovers.
And that is the end of that. They stopped working pretty much at the end of the song. And as you can see, there's a bit of smoke rising. Just so you know, they don't smell very nice either. And by the way, that smoke is coming out of there. So if I press these in, see that? Come to think of it, this would actually make a pretty good game controller. That can be the touchpad. Right, well, I guess I'll see you in the next one.